mean, I'm a city girl, Michael. I need to be in the center of the action. Like Sydney. You must have been devastated when you found out.
Oh, yeah. That was a total shock.
Really? I mean, when she told me that you two had reignited that old flame, I thought she'd really gone off the deep end. I didn't think that she would actually end up floating face down in it.
Yeah, I didn't realize you two talked. Well, let me guess. You ran into each other at a support group for women who fake their own deaths.
Oh, don't worry. I didn't come here to point fingers. I'm looking for something I loaned Sydney before she died. It's not worth much, just a lot of sentimental value.
Oh, what could possibly have sentimental value to Amanda Woodward? Some kind of medieval torture device?
After all these years, you don't think I've changed? Even a little?
I know how much I've changed, Amanda, and let's face it, people like you and me, we are who we are.
So, she never mentioned anything to you?
Ask her sister. Jane has all her stuff.
I did, and she's clueless, as usual. You know, I realized I should have come to you first. Sid had a habit of confiding in passionate hearts.
Then why don't you ask my son, David? At the end, he was closer to her than I was.
Your son? God help anyone blessed with those genes.
They were together right before she died. He lives in West Hollywood. I think you know the address.
You know, take the blinders off for a second, Vanessa. My father's a killer. Yeah, he had every reason in the world to want Sydney dead. He was sleeping with her right up until she died. She was gonna tell you.
Michael would never do something like that to his family.
Says who, my dad? He's an egomaniac. The second that Sid threatened to destroy his career, he killed her. You want to be a good mother to Noah? I'd put him in the car and drive him out of LA as fast as you can.
You get off my property.
My pleasure.
Don't you just love living here?
Who are you?
I'm an old friend of your father and Sid's. Actually, we all used to live here.
Good times. Hey, was there something in the chlorine back then that made you guys all so twisted?
Actually, I'm not sure it dissipated. Stealing art? Isn't that kind of a twisted way to make a living?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Well, before Sid died, we reconnected, and she opened up to me. About a lot. David, I gave her something of mine, a keepsake. It hasn't shown up in her belongings.
I'm not a lost and found.
Well, if you don't have what I'm looking for, maybe you could help me find it.
Look, I'm all for helping out strangers in need, but after you walk in here accuse me of being some criminal, I think I'll pass.
All right. Just know that as an upstanding citizen, I may have to do whatever it takes to protect the community from thieves like you.
His desk, files, nothing.
David, your dad was having an affair.
If he's hiding something, it'll be in a place where his own wife won't even touch.
Let me call you back.
days away from you felt more like 50.
I missed you too. I don't think we need to get the neighbors peep show though.
Well, I think the neighbors should see what your husband can do after a 17-hour transatlantic flight.
I'm actually more concerned about you peeping Tom's son. I caught David snooping around in the garage while you were gone.
Dave knows the rules. Why the unannounced drop-in?
I'm sure he just wanted to see Noah. Don't worry about it. I shoot him away with a restraining order.
Did he say what he wanted?
No, I'm sorry I brought him up. I know how much it upsets you.
No, I'm not upset.
Come on, let's go upstairs.
All right. Oh, that's a great idea, honey. Just give me 1 minute. Damn it, David. Detective,
Nice gloves. Keep them where I can see them.
good move. This is my son David's place. I have permission to be in his apartment.
Really? Guess who tipped me off?
That's not mine.
Well, whose is it then? That's okay. Should be more than enough fingerprints on this for me to make the connection. Michael Mancini, you're under arrest for breaking and entering. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law.
I texted you because I have an announcement to make.
Hey, what's going on, David?
Last night, the police arrested my father. He was the one who murdered Sidney. We all know that Augie was innocent. And now, with the right man in custody, it's only a matter of time before he's exonerated.
Well, I hope there's a greeting card for sorry we all thought you stabbed the landlord to death.
So I thought that we could all raise a glass and celebrate justice finally getting a clue.
Oh, no. I know you're gonna tell me that's a $500 bottle of tequila, but it's not in my raw food class.
To justice.
Pour one for me.
Amanda, what are you doing here?
Just saying a quick goodbye. I'm on a red-eye to New York tonight.
Oh, bummer.
Well, don't worry, I'm just gonna pack my things and be right back. My friend Jane said I can stay in the penthouse while my Bel Air home is being built.
Great.